It's higher thoughts. It's about that time. Higher thoughts. Take a break from true crime. Higher thoughts. This is episode 9. Guess what I got? I got a guest this time. It's higher thoughts. Like never before, I got a guest. His name rhymes with porn. You guessed it, it's Lorne. Lorne. What's up, creepers? You're super lucky, because this episode of Higher Thoughts, I have a guest. You may know him from the very popular podcast of True Crime Guys. He's here in the studio, Lorne.
Crowd goes wild. Love your show. I've always wanted to be a guest.
Well,
So happy to be here.
listen, it's been in the works for a long time, and we finally made time to do it, you know. Thanks for being here.
Choking on water.
Did you just literally choke on water?
I was trying to do a bong sound since it's Higher Thoughts. And
Hold
I
on.
just straight choked and spilled water all over my crotch. So,
Dude,
you make me moist downstairs,
in the-
Michael. That's how happy I am
in
to
the
be
spirit of Higher Thoughts. I'm so glad you're here, man.
Oh my God.
Let me do an actual one.
here. We get to be really goofy on this show, right? And people won't get
Absolutely.
upset because that's what they expect. People get upset when we go on too many tangents on True Crime Guys.
Oh man, right? We got a recent review about it.
Yeah, and then but what I love about this is like we'll get comments and then people will shout them down. Other listeners, other creepers will be like, "You know what
right.
you're talking about."
Listen,
I love it when they go on tangents.
They're underestimating the creeper army.
Yeah.
They don't know. They think
fuck
they're
with them.
yeah. They think they're just.
They'll run you over with a creep
They
van.
think they're
real
knocking
quick.
down a unestablished podcast. Well,
Right.
fuck you.
You really latched onto that. Somebody called us established on Twitter, and Michael is just so happy about it.
It is. It's a big compliment.
We're established, guys.
How long have we been doing this? Almost 3 years.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Fuck,
It goes by fast, right?
crazy, man. I don't think I had either kid when we started. Right now, I have 2 kids. Shit's crazy.
Lauren's like, if you count this podcast and kids, this is crazy.
I was kidless. Now I got 2.
Yeah, so the reason I had Lauren on here is because I've had this list of Australian slang
Oh, mate.
that
Yes.
that an Australian listener has
going
sent
down
me,
under, mate.
and it's like all these funny little sayings that Australians say, and me and Lauren are gonna dissect them.
I'm gonna try and guess what this slang term means, right?
Yeah, let's do
And
that.
I'm gonna be
That's a good
wildly
approach.
off because I don't understand
All right,
our friends down south.
right.
I love them though. God, I
Alright.
love Australians probably more than any other country.
Oh,
They're
how
the
dare
shit.
you?
I do, man. I don't know. Fuck other countries.
Quit picking
Australians,
favorites, man.
They're my favorite. I mean, people in the UK are cool, I guess.
I think all people are pretty cool. I guess.
No, I don't.
No.
Australians are better.
Okay.
Just fucking around. No, but they're my favorite. They
They do
really
have
are.
the best phrases.
They really are my favorite.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's get to number 1. Number
do it.
1 is budgie smugglers.
Budgie smugglers.
Budgie smugglers.
I feel like that is probably some sort of. Is that like a man thong or G?
Oh, nice guess.
Budgie smugglers.
You read this already.
I didn't.
Are you serious?
I swear. I've never.
It is defined as small or tight male beachwear featuring the Speedo logo. So it's a Speedo.
See, I guess I'm in tune with it because
You
that just
are,
makes
man.
sense to me.
Do you call your privates your budgies?
No, but I mean it makes sense.
It makes sense,
If
right?
I was Australian, I would.
I think it's the word smugglers. Anytime we hear smugglers, we're like,
And a
oh,
bungee,
what
it
are you
sounds
smuggling
bungee
there?
sounds like I don't know. It sounds like a banana almost. I don't know. It just makes sense.
Okay.
Bungee.
All right.
Bungee
well,
smugglers.
Well, damn, you're 1 for 1.
Mate.
All right. This one is like pretty obvious. It just says how you going.
How you going?
Yeah.
So yeah, just
How you
asking how
going?
you are.
How do you going?
How-
Yeah, pretty much.
how you
How you
going?
going? How's it going? It's a casual greeting.
How you going, huh?
All right.
All right.
Oh, here's a good one. Fad dinkum.
Fair dinkum.
Fair
I think
dinkum.
I've heard of that one.
Oh no, have you? Have you looked
Fair
at all
dinkum.
these
No, I
in your
haven't.
Australian studies?
Fair dinkum. Isn't that like fair dinkum bogum or some shit like that?
I don't know what. You just added another word that I don't know.
It's a legit word though. Fair dinkum bogum.
Is it?
Dude, I heard.
So what's your guess?
I want to say I heard about that on Last Podcast on the Left. They were doing Catherine Knight, and they brought up fair dinkum. It was brought up in the book that they read a lot or something. If my memory strikes me right.
Yeah.
But I think it
wouldn't-
means like they're like
Let me
they're
give
an
you-
all right group of people. They're like, yeah, he's all right. He's a fair dinkum.
God damn
Something
it.
like that, right?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
It means true or genuine. An old-fashioned saying used to emphasize or query whether something is genuine or true.
Okay.
So pretty much.
Yeah, it's fair dinkum, fair dinkum group over there.
That is a fair dinkum group. Dingoes over there.
They just got better slang, man.
They don't bother your chickens.
Right?
Okay, here's one.
They won't fuck your horse. They're fair dinkum brokes.
They're fair dinkum. I was talking about the dingoes, but it's even funnier when you relate it to people.
Right?
Okay. All right, this one is spit the dummy.
Oh, God. What? Spit the dummy?
Spit the dummy.
Spit the dummy.
Yeah.
Spit the dummy. Oh, don't spit the dummy, mate.
Yeah.
Don't.
You don't want to spit the dummy.
That sounds like you don't want to do that.
It's like, hey, calm down there, mate. Don't spit the dummy. I think.
Man, that one's like, I have no fucking clue.
No clue?
Don't spit.
No guess?
I don't want to spit the dummy, mate.
Yeah.
Like maybe, okay, here we go. I have an idea. Maybe
God,
you drank
it's
too
probably
much and you got to vomit.
Oh.
Like, you don't want to spit the dummy, mate.
That's a good guess.
Yeah?
It's no, it's to lose your temper.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Spit in the dummy.
Where does that derive from?
Right.
Spit the. How does that come to be? Spit the dummy.
It's because when
Does
you
it
lose
have
your
an
temper, you say
explanation?
stupid shit.
Does it have an
It
explanation?
says to lose one's temper, a similar display of when an infant spits out their pacifier or a dummy. They call a pacifier a dummy. And burst into a hysterical crying fit.
So like throwing a tissy
That makes
fit.
way more sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell my son to stop doing that.
Yeah, stop spitting
Don't
the
spit
dummy.
the dummy, mate.
Don't spit the dummy, mate.
Actually, we're trying to break him of his binky right now. It's pacifier.
Yeah.
It's rough nights. He
Yeah,
wants
it
that
is.
thing bad.
Yeah.
It had some
It's at
tears
that
in
age,
it,
man.
and we were like, all right, you know what? It's just time for it to go.
Having some tears.
And you're like, throw it away. So he threw it away, and then he's like trying to
That
get it
just
out of the
means you
trash
can breathe
later.
through it, bro. It's all good.
Right.
All right, here's another one.
Spit the dummy, mate. Into the trash.
Right? All right, here we go. Having a whinge.
Having a whinge?
Having a whinge.
Yeah, jerking off?
No, no.
I'm having a whinge over here. Let me alone. I'm having a whinge, Dad. You knock on his door. I'm having a whinge.
You know what? If I don't have a whinge, I'll spit the dummy.
So perfect.
Even though I went Irish with it for some reason.
Give me another
I
minute.
was
I'm
so
about to spit the
excited about
dummy.
what I was going to say. I didn't focus on the accent.
I'm having a whinge. I'm about to spit the dummy, Dad. Leave me alone.
All right, no, it's to complain without good reason.
Oh, so you're like being a bitch.
Yeah, this is a variant to
Complaining.
whine or to moan or to complain. Yeah.
Gotcha.
He's just over there having a whinge.
This definitely sounds like you're jerking off, though.
It does. All right. All right, here's another one. Tall poppy syndrome.
What? Tall poppy syndrome.
Tall poppy syndrome.
Fuck, dude. I don't. That is so out there.
That is out there.
Tall poppy syndrome.
I wouldn't even begin to know.
Yeah, I
what
don't
it-
even have a guess. That's just so. Yeah.
All right,
I
it's
got nothing.
a distaste for any kind of success of others. So it's like jealousy.
Oh, man, you jealous? You got tall poppy syndrome.
Oh, you
for-
got tall poppy syndrome over there, mate.
Hey, man, he's doing well, man. Just be happy for him. Quit with your fucking tall
He
poppy
raises-
syndrome.
He's better at raising kangaroos than you, mate. That's no big deal.
Right.
You're still the dingo champ around here.
Tall poppy syndrome.
Yeah, I don't know.
Good lord. Where do you guys come up with this shit? That's unreal.
Here's another one. Pull one's head in.
Pull one's head in, mate.
Yeah, pull your head in.
Pull your head in, mate. Get it together, mate. Pull your head in.
Yeah, what do you think?
Like, kind of like you lost your temper and you need to cool down. Like,
Let me
get
give
it
you a hint.
together.
It's the opposite of rubbernecking.
Opposite of right. So you're just blindly not paying attention to anything. You're just going full speed ahead.
You're so close.
You're
You haven't said the keywords on the survey yet.
you're gunning to 88, mate. I don't know.
You're minding your own business.
Mind your okay.
Yeah,
Pulling one's head in. All right.
It means to shut up.
I think more of us should pull our heads in,
It
mate.
means shut up and mind your own business.
Yeah, man.
So-
All you people on Twitter, pull your heads in.
How about you pull your head in
all,
there, mate?
all you uppity people with your tall poppy syndrome, pull your heads in. I'm over here fucking about to spit the dummy. Pull your heads in.
No. Pull your head in, mate. Trying to have a whinge.
Yeah.
Oh my god. These are great. These are great sayings.
Right.
All right. So here's another one. She'll be right or she'll be apples.
Shelby or Shilby? She'll be apples?
Yeah. Like she will.
She'll be apples, mate. She'll be okay. Like everything's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a
She'll
good
be apples, mate. She'll be
Yeah.
apples.
one. Yeah. That just
She
means
only
like
broke a leg. She'll be
everything
apples.
will be okay. Yeah. Everything will be okay.
Pull
All
your
right.
head in. She'll be apples.
This one, I think this one is pretty global. Sweet as.
Sweet ass.
Yeah. Sweet eyes, Mike.
Sweet ass. Like
Yeah.
nice cheeks.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's just one S.
Still, how are you gonna say that? Like, if I came up, sweet ass, mate, you'd be like, thanks, man. I've been doing some squats.
Bro. Yeah. Squats are really paying off.
Especially when you put the accent on it, it sounds like ass even more. Sweet
Yeah,
ass,
you're
mate.
right. It does. But it means sweet, awesome, or terrific.
Right on.
Something like that. All right. See how many more of these?
Is that
we
all
got?
of them?
All right. We got can't be bothered.
Cunt be bothered?
Yeah. That's pretty
C-U-N-T?
obvious. Yeah, can't be bothered.
Okay. Can't be bothered, mate.
Did you say C-U-N-T?
That's what you sounded like saying it. Can't be bothered.
No, not can't be bothered.
That's if you're British. You can't be bothered.
You can't be bothered. No, it just means you're not in the mood to do something.
I say that already. I say couldn't be bothered. It's pretty common.
Yeah, that's a pretty common thing.
Yeah. Couldn't
All
be
right.
bothered, man.
How about my shout?
My shout?
Yeah.
My shout?
No worries, mate. My shout.
My shout?
Yeah. That would be using it in a sentence.
Like maybe you're gonna cover the bill. Like you're gonna.
That is
I got
correct.
It.
That is 100% correct.
Dude, I'm telling you.
To pay for something
these
like
are
a
my
round
kin.
of drinks or the tab.
I think in a past life I was Australian for sure.
Yeah, that's funny. All right. How about suss it out?
Suss it out. That one I know. It's like suss it out. Like there's a problem and just figure it out, mate. Like you got this. Like say two guys are getting into it and like suss it out. Like shake hands type of thing. Like
Kinda. It's more like investigate.
okay. Oh yeah, we gotta go suss out this crime.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Gotcha.
like investigate.
Okay.
All right. What else we got here? No dramas, no worries. That's
Pretty obvious, right?
Yeah, that one's the easy one. All right. What a beaut.
What a beaut. It's just like something's awesome.
Yep. Something's beautiful.
What a beaut. Like you hit a sweet jump. What a beaut.
Yeah. What a beaut. Jeep just goes rattling around there, mate. It's a good jump. All right. Bloody oath.
Bloody oath.
Yeah.
Bloody oath. Ooh. I don't know, like something crazy happened. Like bloody oath, mate.
No.
Shit.
It's like it's more like an agreement type thing.
Oh, like
It's
literally.
like if you say something, it's like me saying word.
Oh.
Yeah, it means that's the truth.
Fucking A, right? Yeah.
Hey, bloody oath.
Fucking hit a sweet jump on your
That's
motorbike.
Got like 5 feet of air. Bloody oath he did.
Bloody oath, he did. Fucking A, right.
All right. Here's another one. How about faffing around or mucking around?
Mucking around. It's
Mucking is more
like your grab.
relatable.
It sounds like your grab ass. And
That's
like,
exactly right. That's more translatable to American
yeah, like
English.
your what do they play? Your cricket coach be like, quit mucking around, mate.
Yeah.
Fucking get to
Yeah.
work.
It's a waste time.
Hit it with
do
that stupid
nothing.
flat bat.
Yeah.
Weird fucking thing.
Oh, here's one you'll know. On the piss.
On the piss. He's on the piss. He's drunk.
That's right. He's
Yeah.
drinking. All right. How about cock it or cactus?
Cock it or cactus?
Yeah. I'm not sure they pronounce it cactus, but that's exactly how it's spelled. Maybe they do. Cock it.
Can you use it in a sentence for me?
What's wrong with your car there, mate? Did it cock it?
What'd you
Maybe.
say? What's wrong with your car?
Yeah.
Something's broken?
Yeah, to die or stop working or
Oh, okay.
something. I don't know if I use that in a sentence right, but you got the idea.
Yeah.
All right. How about go troppo?
Go Troppo.
Yeah.
How's it spelled?
Troppo.
Go Troppo.
Maybe tropo.
You going on vacation?
Nope.
What is it? Your hair? Oh, you're
No.
crazy. Oh, you went crazy.
Yep.
Gotcha. He's gone
I don't know why
Troppo,
I'm trying to
mate.
give
He's
it-
gone Troppo. You gotta watch that one. He's gone Troppo.
All right, here we go. A few kangaroos loose in the twat paddock. That was a good one, right? The whole phrase.
Is that like you got a
the
few
whole thing.
screws loose, like you're crazy as well?
Yeah. Someone is a bit daft, strange, or loopy.
Oh, okay.
They got a few
course they would be.
kangaroos loose in the twat paddock, mate. He thinks having a weed, just checking off.
What the hell's a paddock?
I don't know.
Top paddock.
It's just like an area.
It's like
I
your brain,
guess.
maybe?
Yeah.
Paddock.
Yeah. And then they're known for kangaroos, so.
Right. Can
I
relate.
really like that one. That's one of my favorites.
Fuck
Few
yeah.
kangaroos loose in the top paddock.
It's so wordy though.
It is. It's good though. All right. To be stoked.
That's like, dude, I've been saying that shit for years, man.
Yeah,
I'm stoked.
stoked.
I'm stoked about this
Extremely
podcast right now.
enthusiastic. Yep. All right. How about a two-pot screamer?
A two-part screamer?
Two-pot screamer.
Two-part screamer or two-pot?
Two-pot.
Part, P-A-T? P-R-T?
P-O-T.
P-O-T.
Yeah.
Two-pot screamer. Two-pot screamer.
This is a clever one.
Fuck, 2-pot screamer. Like
Like a pot with piss.
pot with piss.
Yeah, that's your hint.
Shit, man. I don't know. You peed and pooped?
No, remember they use piss as beer.
Okay. 2-pot screamer. Fuck. I don't know, man. You pounded 2 beers fast?
It's someone who can't hold their drink and gets drunk easily. So after 2 pots, they're already drunk.
Oh, yeah. That's my wife. My wife's a 2-pot screamer. I'm going to tell her that later.
Yeah.
She's going to think it's an insult at
Yeah,
first.
don't explain it.
She's a 1-pot screamer, actually. That's 1 beer she's done.
All right. How about whoop whoop?
Whoop, whoop. For sure, you hit the throttle quick. Whoop, whoop.
Nah, that's American whoop
Whiskey
whoop for
throttling.
sure. Whoop whoop, boy. Hell yeah, boy. Whoop whoop.
Rop, rop, rop.
No, but it's an isolated place or any destination outside of your local area, deeming it far away.
Out in the whoop, whoop, mate.
Like
that's where I have to go to podcast
Our
at Michael's
houses are
place.
whoop whoop.
It's the whoop, whoop.
Away from each other.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Is that
Jesus, how many are there? All right. Here's another one. Within co or not within co.
Within
Or
co.
maybe Coe. It's spelled Cooee.
Cooey? Within Cooey?
Oh,
I
okay,
think it's
within
Cooey.
Cooey. Okay. That makes sense.
Within Cooey. Shit. I feel like I should know that one. Within Cooey. I don't know, man.
It's not within Cooey, mate.
Not within Cooey. I don't know. What you got?
Not within a manageable distance, figuratively suggesting
Oh,
a
it's out
long
in the
way
whoop,
away.
whoop. It's out in the whoop, whoop.
It's out in the whoop whoop. It's not within Cooey.
Not within Cooey.
We're
The
not going out
podcast,
there,
man. I
so
can't do it
yeah,
anymore.
the
It's not
whoop,
within
whoop.
Cooey. It's out in the whoop, whoop.
Yeah, it's out in the whoop whoop, mate. Oh shit! All right.
Not to mention my co-host has got a few kangaroos loose in the paddock, the top paddock.
That's true. That's true. Well, you can just go home, mate, and drink with the flies.
Drink with the flies, huh?
Yeah.
Is that like a rough crowd? You can drink with the flies.
Nope. No crowd.
Oh, drink with flies. Oh, you can drink alone, mate.
Yep. Drink alone then, mate.
Drink with the flies. That makes a lot more sense.
Here's a good one. How about a dingo's breakfast?
It'll throw you off because some of them are so logical, and then the other ones are so
They're so
illogical
off
that
the
you're just
wall,
like
yeah.
you don't know what you're dealing with. What'd you
Yep.
say?
A dingo's breakfast.
A dingo's a
Yeah,
baby.
I had a dingo's
For sure.
breakfast today. You ate a baby?
Yeah.
That's what it
That's what dingoes eat, right?
On the contrary,
You had a huge breakfast, right? Like you ate a big ass.
just the opposite. It
10
means you
eggs.
did not eat breakfast at all.
Kangaroos don't eat a lot.
Oh, I'm starved, mate. Had a dingo's breakfast today.
Oh, dingo is different than a kangaroo. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
It's like a
Dingoes-
dog, right?
Yeah. I guess they don't eat breakfast. Or
Ah.
they starve a lot.
Yeah. All right.
Here's another one. Go walkabout.
Go walkabout.
Mhm.
Like get lost.
Yep.
Kick rocks.
Nailed it.
Nice.
Well, it says, what does it say exactly? It says to be lost or can't be found.
Oh, okay. So not like get out of my face, get out of here. That's
Right.
what I was picturing.
Right. Hit the terps.
Hit the tips, mate.
Yeah. Hit the terps.
Hit the tips.
I would say
I
that.
feel like you're going skiing or like skateboarding or hit the
Nope.
tips.
Nope. It's another one about alcohol. They're just going to drink. That just means to drink.
Oh, let's go hit the tips.
Yeah, let's go hit the terps, mate. Get a gut full of piss.
Sounds like you're drinking some heavy shit if you're hitting the terps.
Don't avoid that guy. He's a 2-pot screamer over there.
You're not having Smirnoff ices if you're hitting the terps. You're hitting some heavy shit.
Right.
Drinking some motor oil.
Right. There you go. Drinking real straight dingo piss, mate.
Yeah, some
Alright.
30 weight, mate.
Mates rates.
Mates rates. That
Yeah.
means like you're giving a good deal to a friend, right?
Deal. You
Fuck
got it.
yeah.
Nailed it.
That's the mate rate.
That's mates
So
rates,
awesome.
bruh.
See, that's totally logical.
Right? That does. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
All right. Going off.
That means you're going crazy, man. Like you're mad, you're pissed off, you're going nuts.
Well, let's see, because it says depending. The first word here on the thing, it says depending. Okay. Depending on the context, it can either mean something that something is going extremely well, or when someone is really angry to the point of yelling.
Okay, yeah.
So that's what you said.
Yeah.
So it could mean something like, this party's going off out here, mate.
Right.
Or you could be like, that guy lost his shit, he's going off in here.
Yeah.
But the party is still going off, I mean.
Right.
Everyone got a gut full of piss, we're doing well.
Right.
All right. Good on ya.
Good on you, mate.
Yeah.
Good on you. That just means like great job.
Yeah, good for you.
Good on you.
Yeah, great job. Well
Definitely
done.
heard that
Good
one like
for
a
you.
million times. I also have a leg up because I listened to Jason Ellis's radio show for a long time.
God
like
damn
years.
it. Now you tell me that on the last one.
I listened to him for years,
Well,
man.
that's
He would
it.
say that shit constantly. Good on you.
Well, good on you,
mate.
then.
Good on you.
That's it. That's all you need, right? You just need to hear sayings. That
He's a fair dinkum bogum. He's got a gut full of piss. He's a good mate. He's a good bloke.
Right.
I'm half an Australian at this point.
Right. You're practically there. It was already your strongest accent. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
for sure. I can't
Things
do
are really
British.
starting
It
to
just
add up.
immediately becomes Australian.
Yeah. I'm watching the British version of The Office.
Is it any good?
I like it.
Yeah.
The only problem
I feel
is
like it's an adjustment you got to make. Like,
It is.
You can't just like jump right in. You got to give it some time.
you do, and it's
Yeah.
but the
It's a little
what-
more dry too, right? It's not
but-
as like
It's quicker.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Seems like-
quicker,
'cause-
and it's not as like.
The American Office is so animated. It's like my son likes
Yes.
it because they're overacting on purpose.
Yes.
You know, that's Michael's thing. You
Like,
know?
for instance-
Steve Carell. He's just great at overacting. He's very animated.
Right. Well, the same scenes are pretty much created too, so it's really interesting. Especially if you're a real fan of The Office, you get to see almost the same dialogue
really?
in some scenes. It's really cool. Like for instance, you know when Michael is playing that trick on Pam, where he's like, he's like trying to show off for Ryan, and he pretends like he's gonna fire her, and it's right when they're getting ready to have like cutbacks.
Yeah.
And then
And Pam
starts
takes it
crying.
serious?
Well,
Yeah.
you know when like Michael Scott, he's talking and he can barely get it out. Right,
Right.
his face
He's
is so
got that
red,
smirk,
and
yeah.
he's like,
Right.
"Let you go."
Yeah.
Well, when Ricky Gervais does it, he's just
Dead serious.
stone cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have to let you go. It's nothing really. We're just having cutbacks. You know? It's just like, and he's just like, whatever. And he doesn't even realize that she's bawling her eyes out until it's like already over, and then
Right.
it's awkward.
Yeah.
But I would say what I appreciate about the British version is it brings all the cringe.
Oh yeah.
All the cringe.
I like that, man.
Maybe even more. Yeah, I
like
like
that.
that because
I like that
it's
style of
uncomfortable
humor a lot.
situations, and it's.
That's British humor though. That's what
It's
it's very
great.
cringe, dry, like yeah.
I like the Dwight character more. He's a little more
Really?
macho. Not more than Rainn Wilson, I
I was
guess.
gonna say, how could you do any
I don't
better?
know. He does a good job though. Like he tries to be tougher.
Oh, okay.
And he's the like real skinny British dude. He was on Pirates of the Caribbean. He has the crazy eye that rolls around.
Don't know that movie at all. I can't stand Pirates.
He's
of
in
the
like the
Caribbean.
first. He's in like all the ones, I guess, with the bad pirates. I don't really know that movie that well.
Nah, I don't care.
I
for
just
those
know his
movies.
face. Yeah, me either.
But yeah, I'll try it out. It's on Netflix, right?
Yeah,
It's the British one.
I think it is. Maybe Hulu. No, it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
I watched. Like I said, the first they jump around a little bit. I think the American Office has a little more backstory. Like they start back a little bit. I think the first episode of the first season is like their Jan. I can't remember her name, but their version of Jan coming in and telling them that they're gonna close a branch.
Oh no shit.
That's like the first episode.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
but
that
that
was-
but that episode is spot on. Like where Jim puts Dwight stuff in Jello. They do all that.
Oh yeah.
It's like I'm telling you, you're such a fan that you would appreciate it now.
Okay.
Because it would be so cool to see the exact
Which
same
for,
thing.
for the people who watched the original Office, the British one, they probably feel the same way, but in reverse, where they're like
Yeah.
watching the new one,
Like
well,
Chris
our
Sharp.
version.
Chris Sharp, you guys, if you watch the American Office, what do you think about it? Like, did you watch, or do you even watch The Office, I guess? And if you don't, watch the British version first. Watch y'all's version first, and then watch ours and see what
Right,
you think. It's interesting. It makes it a lot easier to understand. I feel like the first time I watched the British one without trying to watch the American version,
You're like, what the
I
fuck is
missed
this?
so much.
Yeah.
Well, my brain just wasn't programmed to that style of comedy. I wasn't
Right.
looking for every little snippet of joke and expression and face and look at the camera. You have to kind of get used to how the show is filmed.
How do you feel about laugh tracks in sitcoms?
I hate it.
Right? It's so
Yeah.
weird once you've watched a lot of shows without it and you go back to watching one with a
feels
laugh track.
cheap.
It's so strange. You're just like, why do I need this?
Yeah.
It-
don't
and
tell me
they've-
when to laugh.
And there's compilations on YouTube of sitcoms where they took the laugh track out, and it's the worst. I mean, it's because they're just not funny. Like they actually
Yeah.
do need the laugh track.
Yep.
Like so I really can't stand most sitcoms. Like I know a lot of our listeners probably love Big Bang Theory and stuff.
Yeah.
It does nothing for me. Can't stand it. I can't stand like my parents love 2.5 Men. It's nothing but punchline. It's not how people talk. Like it's just
Yeah.
I think it's terrible.
It really is
I
not
can't
how
stand
people
it.
talk. But do
No.
you want that though? Do you want?
I love like Seinfeld because the comedy is in such a
Seinfeld.
different sense. And
Subtle.
they do have a laugh track. It's
very
Seinfeld,
relatable.
to be
Yeah.
fair.
I was
But
about to
don't think
bring
it needs
Seinfeld
it.
up as an
I don't think it
example.
needs it. I think that Seinfeld would still be funny without the soundtrack because it's situational comedy. It's not punchlines. It's like funny shit happens.
What I think Seinfeld did so well was relate. They relate so
Yes.
well. You think of most sitcoms, most of the families, like regardless of what race they are, they're very wealthy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It just seems like they're so lofty. Like their problems just don't seem like problems to like normal people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they don't talk like normal people either. It's like, how is everyone in this show so fucking funny that everything they say is a joke? Like Like every sentence is a
Yeah.
joke. Wait for it. He's gonna say one line and laugh track, and then
And
she says one line and laugh
laugh
track,
track.
and then he says
Yep.
one line, laugh track, and then back and forth. It's just like ping pong, just back and forth with jokes.
Yeah.
And the jokes are not funny either, in my
Right.
opinion,
It's
for the
too
most
much.
part.
I mean, how often do you find yourself laughing out loud at a sitcom?
Yeah, not very often.
That's not always Sunny in
Seinfeld, I laugh out
Philadelphia.
loud because it's like situations like when
Seinfeld, I do.
when George, the episode where he gets a toupee
Yeah.
and she can't stand it, she rips it off his head and throws it out. I can't stand this thing, and here's what I'm doing with it. She throws it out the window, like you're rolling. It's fucking hilarious. Like there's just funny situations in that. That's not
Yeah.
it's not like a punchline joke, you know.
Yeah, and it all connects too. It's brilliant writing.
Yeah.
God
I
damn,
don't
Jerry
know.
Seinfeld. Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
great show, man.
I don't know what was other good sitcoms. There's a handful, I guess.
There
That King
is.
of Queens was it was a good version of that model that I don't like, where with the
Mhm.
punchlines and stuff. But it was actually like good. It was a good show.
Yeah.
Good acting and stuff. But I can't stand most sitcoms. Like I can't watch Friends now. I liked it as a kid,
Right.
but can't watch it now.
Yeah, I remember watching Friends too a lot growing up, but I like the Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
I like the Fresh Prince, Family Matters, Full House. I remember watching all.
But can you
those.
watch those now though?
Oh no, I can't.
Hell
watch
no.
them now. I mean, I could maybe watch an episode of the Fresh Prince or something, like if it's just one I remember. It's just nostalgic. I'm not like gonna watch it for entertainment.
Yeah.
as
I'm
far
that
as-
guy that
There's
drives
just
my
so many things to watch right now, though.
I'm that guy that drives my family crazy because they like all the stuff I don't. I hate it, and I'll sit there and like they know like I don't even have to say anything. I'm just cringing over there, and they're just
Yeah.
like, just shut up, just let us enjoy our show. My wife and my mom will be watching shit together that they like, and I can't stand it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was talking to you about it before the show. It's just rare that something holds my attention. It's a TV show now.
Yeah.
It's got to be really good. And I almost have to be benefiting from it from some way. It's got to be something that teaches me something or like makes me better for me to watch. It's very rare that I sit down and watch something just for entertainment.
That's The Office for me because it's like I said, most of the time I'm not actually even watching it, sitting
Yeah.
down watching it. It's just on, and I'll just giggle every now and then while I'm doing
Yeah.
something else. And my son doesn't mind it, but most of
Right.
the time on my TV is some shit my son wants. It's Dory or
Yeah, it's fatherhood, man.
Toy Story or you name it.
That's what it is. You're gonna know all those shows.
Yeah.
Well, they eventually start watching funnier cartoons like Clarence, Sanjay and Craig, Breadwinners. Those cartoons are
If
actually
I can
kind
get
of
him
funny.
to if I can get him to watch Rick and Morty, that'd be great.
Dude,
Because I want to catch
Rick and
up on
Morty,
that
I cannot wait for my kids to be old enough to watch Rick and Morty.
and actually understand the humor.
It's hilarious.
Because that's almost entirely adult humor. That show.
It is. It's so much.
Like
It's
most
hard
kids
to
would not
find.
understand
No.
the complexity to it.
I'll tell you a great cartoon for kids, Clarence.
I've
if you
never
have
even
kids
heard of it.
and your kids like cartoons, try Clarence. And it's actually fun to watch as a parent. At least I think it is, because it's like, it's very real. Like it takes place in Arizona. I think it's set in like some small town in Arizona, and they're like lower middle class families. They don't have a lot. Like there's like one kid lives in a trailer park. One kid's got like two moms. One
It
kid,
almost sounds like F
Clarence-
is for Family.
and Clarence,
little bit.
yeah, and Clarence,
Like everyday struggles for families and shit.
right? Clarence doesn't have a dad, but he has his mom's boyfriend, who is like the most awesome dude in the world, and his name is Chad. So he says like, I don't have a dad, I have a Chad, you know. And he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
but he's like a really good dad to him. And it's like it breaks a lot of stereotypes, and like their house is always dirty, and they're always doing like,
Yeah.
just it's a really good cartoon, and there's a lot of references because the guys that make it are like around, I'd say our age.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say late 20s, early 30s, and you can tell like they grew up
Yeah.
in like the same
Similar.
types of house, probably like us, like
Yeah.
lower income, middle class families or whatever. And it's just cool. It's very relatable. And the
yeah.
kids love it.
That
You
was-
should check it out. It looks stupid, like the way the little logo, but it's on Netflix. I mean, Hulu. It's on Hulu.
I miss the 90s.
Yeah, you should watch Clarence then. Your son will like it because he's always doing some crazy shit.
Right. Yeah.
Got a
it's
good imagination.
He said it's on Netflix.
You can tell those dudes do a little bit of experiment with some psychedelics and shit too. They go off on some weird stuff.
Nice.
But it's like I said, I can sit there and watch it. That's my because we have a TV in our kitchen, and so my youngest daughter will sit there, and she doesn't like being alone. So if my son's playing video games and my oldest daughter's doing something, she doesn't want to do something by herself. So she'll
Yeah.
come in there and hang out with mom and dad,
Yeah.
and she'll sit at the island and she'll turn on a cartoon, And usually it's like some other stupid cartoon that I don't like, and I'm like, hey, you want to watch Clarence? And she's like, yeah, because she loves Clarence too, so it's like a
Hell
good
yeah.
barter for us.
Hell yeah.
We're in there like cooking dinner and watching Clarence.
Yeah, I definitely already have my preferences on what I'm willing to watch. I cannot watch Dory again. I can't do it.
Dude.
Hi, I'm Dory. If I hear that again, I'm gonna
Yeah.
fucking blow my brains out.
Finding Nemo.
God. it's just
Or are you
can't.
watching the Dory one?
Nemo, Dory, both
Both
of
of
them.
'em?
Can't do it anymore.
I feel you.
Too
my
many
son,
times.
My
man.
son got
and there's
hooked on
nothing funny
Cars.
or there's nothing for me at all. I just don't.
Yeah. It's funny that it's a good movie the first time, but it's like, okay.
Yeah. It once was enough.
All your kids get hooked on to certain things.
I'll watch
man.
Boss Baby over and over.
Yeah.
And that one's
Alec
fine.
Baldwin.
Yeah, that one's fine.
Yeah.
I'll find new funny stuff to that. The
That is
show
good.
actually on Netflix is even better
Yes,
than the movie.
we watched that too. The
Yeah.
show is
Boss
great.
Baby.
Yeah, the show
Boss,
is great.
boss, baby, boss. My son calls it Beba. Beba. He has some funny words. Do you
awesome.
remember the terminology your kids had that like you understand and no one else does? We were talking about this yesterday.
Yeah,
Some of
some
this
of 'em.
stuff we could almost do the Australian accent thing where you could try and interpret my son's like when he wants to color, it's 2-3.
2, 3, yeah.
2-3 because we had this marker, this like laminated marker thing that he could color on, and it
Yeah.
had numbers on there, and we were trying to teach him the numbers 1, 2, 3, and he does 1 is just doesn't exist for him.
Right.
It goes straight to 2, 3.
Well, you know why? Because he hears that pattern, and then once he hears 1, you have his
jumps ahead.
attention, and
Yeah.
then he's like, "Oh, are we coloring? 2, 3."
Yeah. So when he wants to color, he comes up and he says 2, 3. Food since he was 1 year old has been Noonies, and we still to this day kind of ride with that. You have to wonder at what point do you start saying, okay, you have to say food. Like, or you're hungry. Like,
Dude, they'll
no more
figure it
Noonies.
out.
We can't keep the baby talk going forever. But I figure, yeah,
No,
he's
they
still
definitely
not even
figure it
2
out.
yet. So like, let him, as long as he understands and we understand, what's the problem?
There's going to be a day where he says food, and then you're not even going to notice it, and then he's going to forget that he did that.
Yeah. Until he's 15 and he's got a girlfriend, and I go, hey, you want some Noonies?
You guys want to
he's
come over
like,
for
"Dad!"
Noonies?
I
Right.
have to embarrass the shit out of him with that.
You have to, yeah.
Oh, you didn't know he called food Noonies for a long time.
Aw. So-
Yeah.
You gotta
Back when
pay
he still
him back.
pooped his pants.
You gotta pay him back for all the stuff your mom does to you, like
Right.
when you're around
And
people.
he's smart, man. He's starting to play us with we're potty training him, and so like he'll now sit on the toilet and not even go because we given him an M&M as incentive to make sure we were told that
Conditioning him.
by
Yeah.
someone else, like, hey, it's been working out well. Like he'll go pee and then he'll go, what does he call an M&M? He goes like Munas or something like that. Anyways, so like he always wants an M&M when he's done, and he gets it. But now he's
So
just
forget your language.
now he's sitting on the toilet just to get an M&M, and he's not even doing anything. And so yeah, he's starting to work us in ways like that, man.
Yeah,
They're smart.
ours did that too.
They
And
figure out.
we would be all glad. They notice that you're all excited and stuff when they go to the potty. So when they're not getting attention or whatever, they're just like, oh, let me go sit on the potty for a little bit.
Yeah,
Haven't quite figured this thing out yet.
yeah.
It's
But-
nice when they do. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
dude.
Yeah, he's getting pretty good. He's good.
Yeah, he'll get it.
It's when there's a lot, like when he's having fun. Like if we're out and about and he's hanging out with other kids,
Dude,
he's just
boys
gonna
are like
piss
that.
right in his pants
Yep.
because he's not gonna like take the time
Yeah.
away to go.
Fuck the break, man. I'm wearing a
Yeah.
pull up. I
Yeah.
got this.
Yep. That's what we're dealing with.
Dude, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if it was my son or my youngest daughter. One of them, we just had to stop with the pull-ups because they would only pee in their pants when they had the pull-ups on.
Yeah.
Because there would be
Yeah.
sometimes we
No,
would
my
run
son's
out
like that too.
and we would put underwear on them.
Yeah.
And then they would not go because they didn't want to go in the underwear.
Yeah.
Obviously. And so we finally realized,
pull-ups
wait
are
a
too
second,
similar
we're not
to a
putting on
diaper.
the pull-ups anymore. And
Yep.
then they were just potty trained.
Yep.
They were just playing us, like you said, because they're outside, they're playing, they're in doing what they want to do, and they're like, they got a toilet on their butt, like they don't care,
Yeah.
like they're not cleaning it.
Yep. Yeah, we even did the plastic like underneath the underwear when he goes to bed, so because they apparently they don't like to lay in their own pee. If there's
Oh,
plastic,
hell
they
no.
have to feel
Yeah.
it. So yeah, but it didn't really work that well.
No, he was. Like,
It's just time,
was
like
just splashing around
time
in there.
and consistency. Like right now, he's now making it through the night where he'll hold it
Consistency.
and he
That's
doesn't
the key.
pee.
Yeah, that's the key.
But yeah, man, parenting's a trip.
It is.
You've been doing it a lot longer than me, man. But I'll play this for you guys. I don't like to give too much information, but this is the Patrons, and I'm not going to show you guys like consistent pictures of my kids or nothing, but this is an amazing moment that just happened where my son and daughter, who's only 3 months old, were laughing together for the first time.
This is awesome.
My dad, which was also awesome seeing my dad as a grandpa.
Hell yeah.
It's incredible. 'Cause,
It
like,
melts them,
he's
dude.
such a hard dude. Like when you
Yeah.
see him, you'd be like, what's wrong with him? Like he looks angry all the time, but he's such a
He's
softie
just
with his
very
grandkids.
reserved. He's very reserved.
Yeah, and
But
so
yeah, the kids, you can tell they break down those walls quick.
yeah, and so in this video, he's got my daughter on his lap and my son standing in front of him, and he's basically taking my daughter's foot and kicking at my son with it, and it got them both to laugh. And so I'll play this for you guys. You'll enjoy it.
Put your face down here, Stetson. Stetson, come here, put your face right here. Come here, put your face right here.
Yeah, so when I got that video,
awesome.
I was just like almost just tearing up. I was like, this is like
Oh,
such
you
a
weren't there?
beautiful thing. No, I was at work.
Damn
and
work,
my parents
man.
sent me
Fuck
that
work.
video. I know, right? I missed that moment live, you know, but I have the video to cherish. So
Yeah. I try to make really good time my weekends with my family, man,
Yeah.
because it's just and it's almost like a recharge.
yeah,
It really is. When you have a good family dynamic, it's like a recharge. You come home. My wife, she tells me all the time. She's like, I don't know how you've worked 40 hours a week, like or more, your whole life. She's like, since I was 16, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I'm telling her, I'm like, it's not that hard because I know what the rewards are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And you enjoy your time that much more. Like
Yeah,
I was
but it
telling you,
still
like
makes it hard when you're there, just thinking about the stuff that you're missing though. In that
Yeah.
time period, it's like, oh my god, in this amount of hours,
For
my
me-
kids have done this many memorable things.
for me, if I were home all the time with them, I wouldn't enjoy it as much, and I wouldn't be as good. Like
There's
I was
also
telling you,
that
like I
aspect
have to
of
do
it.
things for myself. Like when I get home from work, I'm a little bit better. But also when I have long days, Mondays and Thursdays, I'll go to jiu-jitsu after work, and I have to wait an hour between because I live on a mountain now, and so I can't just go. Jiu-jitsu's at 6. I get off at 4, and then I have to go hang out at a friend's house until 6. And so I don't get home till 8. I leave at 4:30. Don't
Yeah.
get home till 8, and my kid's already asleep, so I don't see him on Mondays or Thursdays. But that next day when I see him, I'm so much more appreciative,
Right.
so much more present in the moment, because I'm just like soaking in every second, you know, and I'm playing with my kids the whole time, and
Yeah.
it's more so than if I didn't go do that for myself. I would be wishing I had, and I would be not as present and not as happy and not as.
That's a great point. That's a great point.
You have to do things for yourself to enjoy in order to enjoy the moment more.
I think a lot of men, especially, they get burnt out and they don't understand because they're like, I'm trying to relate to my kid. I'm spending time with them, and like maybe you're spending too much.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to see what it feels like when they're not around. You need to miss that laugh. You need to miss their sense of humor,
And
the
be
things
fulfilled
that they say
with yourself,
exactly,
for yourself.
and remember who you are, and your
Yes.
identity. It's not a midlife crisis to remember the things that you love and the hobbies that you have. It's like I think a lot of that gets filed under. A lot of men dismiss that in their
Not only
their
that, you're
lives and
setting
their
an example for
families.
your children too by still being you and being, you know, a capable
and
man
bettering
and going out and doing
yourself.
stuff. Yeah.
And bettering yourself.
Yeah.
Your kids are watching you and seeing what you're doing to
I'd
better
love my
yourself.
son to get into jiu-jitsu someday, and then I'd say I'm maybe a purple belt or a brown belt by then in it, and I can lead him, and he can see like all the work I've put in is paid off.
Exactly.
And lead by example like that too. Instead of just being a dad as my only identity. You know, I'm
Right.
also a dad. I'm also this. I'm also that. You know, I'm
Exactly.
also a podcaster, whatever. Still have your own identity.
Right. And the commitment you show to those things that better when you're bettering yourself, like it really makes an impact on them.
Yeah.
Like I know now my kids can talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like they can express the things, and they've told me a lot of times. They're like, "Oh, I want to do this, Dad. Like I saw that you did this. Like how do you do this?" Or I want to be part of this. And they'll say things like even though they don't do it yet, but they still know if I practice this every day, like I can get better. And they'll go through spurts. They'll like my daughter, she picked up the ukulele for a little while. And she sees that I play guitar almost every day.
Yep.
Just even if it's just for fun, I'm piddling around on it. I'm being familiar with the instrument. And I told her, I was like, that's really all it takes. It's just a commitment, a steady.
Just showing up in a sense as a mindset.
Yes.
Like there's
Yes.
so many days where I don't want to go to jiu-jitsu, but I go because I know if I keep going, I'm going
Right.
to get better.
Exactly.
Joe Rogan talks about this shit all the time.
But-
and it's really a way of life, like keep going. Or if you haven't started it yet, start today, not tomorrow. Just
Right.
go do it.
But the thing is, with children, they have to be taught that.
Yes.
I remember being as a kid jumping
But
from
more
thing
than
to
taught
thing
it,
to thing.
you can't really tell them. They have to see, like leading by example.
Exactly.
They
They have-
see you doing it. That's even better. You
Well,
know?
what they see is they see you succeeding at it.
Yeah.
So if you stay at it and then they see you succeed, that's what they need. Everybody is fueled by the prize, like regardless of what it is.
And too many people want it right away, and when they don't get it right away, they quit.
Right. They don't get it right away, and they also don't see it anywhere. They
Yeah.
have nothing to look to. Maybe they have a goal, but they don't know what reaching that goal looks like.
They don't see it every day.
So it's hard for them
Maybe
to stay
they see
motivated.
someone online getting something they want, and they didn't see all the work that person put in on a daily
And
basis.
to them, they see the video or they hear the recording, and they're like, "Oh, it just looks like they're having fun on there." Like that's
there's
no
a lot
big
of
deal.
work.
Anybody could do that.
Even those YouTube streamers, most of them, the most successful ones, have put a lot of
Dude,
time and work in to do
there's
it.
a reason we haven't done video yet. There's just so much work.
Yeah, it really is.
It's
Time,
just
the editing
time.
process, and all
It's just
that.
time and time. And I would love to do it one day.
Yeah,
And I've kind of designed this studio for that. I think it would be awesome to
this would be
record
great
in
for
here.
video in here. Yeah,
But one day, maybe more full time.
yeah. Well, we could definitely do shows like this show where you just freeform talk, where it doesn't have to be edited. That'd be a lot easier because then you can just post it as is. It's the editing process to video that's grueling.
I could throw up a GoPro like right here in the corner here. Whoops.
Right.
Not my mic stand over. But set it up right there and it'll have it, with that fisheye lens. I think it would get both of us.
I don't see why you don't do higher thoughts on video, because you're not editing that, right? You're pretty much just putting down some outline stuff
Yeah,
to talk
pretty
about, and
much.
then you pretty much just freeform talk. It'd be one video, the audio would already be attached. Boom.
Yeah.
Bob's your uncle, as the Australians would say.
Why don't I just
Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle. Well, why don't I just have phone lines and just have people call in during the show, Lorne?
Fucking do
Broadcast it live.
Come on, you slacker.
Seriously.
All right,
How
I gotta
hard
get
could it
going.
possibly be to throw together?
I gotta get going.
All right,
We're out,
dude.
what was
Listen,
it? We're out in the.
Thanks.
What was it? We're out in the
the boom
boom boom.
or
We're
something.
in the. What was it?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
But anyways,
We're out in the bow bow pom pom.
dude,
some
you've filled up almost 2 episodes of Higher Thoughts here. So
shit. Yes.
thanks for stopping by, dude.
Dude, thank you for having me on your awesome podcast.
Absolutely. Hey man, anytime you want to stay after and be on the podcast.
You're a fair dokum binkum, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, you're dinkum
Fair
binkum people
bokum.
or whatever.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You're all right.
Yeah. All right, guys. As
All right.
always, thanks for listening. If you have any ideas or comments for the show, comment on Patreon or send me a message on Twitter or Instagram or on True Crime Guys or whatever. And thanks for listening, guys. Fight tradition and keep creeping, right, Lorne?
Just keep creeping.
Peace out, guys.
Yeah, it's Higher Thoughts with Michael. Here we go. He's the guy that pretty much laughs the whole show. Higher Thoughts with Michael. Oh, here we go. He's that guy, yeah. I'm sure you know. Yeah, Higher Thoughts with Michael. Oh, here we go. I haven't really wrote a song to the show. Higher Thoughts with Michael. Oh, here we go. I'm just high and wanted to play my guitar and maybe talk to you for a second. Maybe just talk to you for 20 minutes or something. That seems about right. That seems about right. Sometimes I just like to play chords and just go with it, Just freestyle. It always ends up like garbage.